So you're going to go to your Chrome app and type WSU Online Application 2024. Then it's going to load. The first thing you're going to click is actually this hyperlink that says Walter Sisulu University. After clicking on this hyperlink, this is where it's going to take you. Then after that, you scroll down, you click on apply, this apply. After clicking here, it will take you to the application portal where you're going to see, am I a local student? If you're from South Africa, you're going to click yes. If you're an international student, you're going to say no. Then, do you already have a student number? If you have applied before and they gave you a student number, you're going to say yes. But if you're a new applicant who's in matric, you're going to click no. If you are returning to complete an application, maybe you have tried applying and then you put in your details but you did not complete your application, you're going to say yes. But if you are starting with the application completely, you're going to say no. Then after that, they're going to give you this form to actually fill in. You fill in your name, you fill in your surname, email, and your ID number. If you are an international student, they're going to give you an option to fill in your passport number. Then you create your own password and then you retype that password, then you sign up. Then you tick on this box before signing up. If you type a password that does not match what is written in red, that means you need to retype your password. I'll show you an example of what your password should look like. So here they're telling you that your password must be at least 6 to 12 characters long, containing a mix of numbers, letters, one special character, and one uppercase letter. So let me show you how. 6 to 12 characters, which is like words or whatever. Then mixed numbers, it should have like a mix of numbers and letters and one special character and one uppercase letter, which is like an alphabet. After signing up, if you successfully signed up, they will show you congratulations, your account has been registered successfully. A verification email has been sent to your account. Please follow these steps to verify and activate your new account. Then you're going to click OK. After you have verified your email, you're going to log in to your application portal by your email and your ID number and your password. Then when you log in, they're going to give you a page where you can verify your email, because your email has not been verified yet if you haven't verified. This is the site that you're going to be led to after verifying your email. You are going to see this. You're going to click there because it had like prevented me from seeing the whole screen. I had to click on that drop down, this one. You see, once you click, it's either it goes on to and covers the entire screen or it doesn't. So they're going to ask you to upload a copy of your ID to validate the information that you have given them during the beginning of your application. Then they're going to automatically put in your identification number, which is your ID number. Then you put in your date of birth by clicking on that small calendar. Then you click on sex. Then they're going to give you this small drop down. Then you're going to click whether you're male, female, non-binary, and so on. If they do have the non-binary option, then you click on title. Your title might be Mr., Miss, Advocate, and so on. Then you're going to click whether you're employed or not. If you're not employed, you're going to click no. If you are, you're going to click yes. Then you're going to proceed to the next step of the application. On the second stage of your application, this is what you're going to see: educational details. Which qualification type are you applying for? It's undergraduate if you are in grade 12. Undergrad. Please do not make a mistake of applying for postgrad. If you're in grade 12, undergrad, or if you're upgrading, undergrad. As long as you've never studied in an institution before and you don't want to further your degree, it's undergraduate. Then after that, your highest level of education, obviously, is your school leaving certificate, South African or international. If you're from outside of South Africa, you click international. If you're South African, you can click South African. Then if you have completed your your matric in 2019, going to click 2019. But if you are currently in matric, you click on 2023. Then are you upgrading? If you're upgrading, you can say yes. If you're in matric and you're not upgrading, you can say no. Please indicate your endorsement from your school leaving certificate. Now you're going to click here, NSC grade 12 candidate, if you are a grade 12 candidate. Then if you have already passed your matric, you can click NSC degree endorsement. If you passed with a bachelor, you can say NSC diploma endorsement. If you passed with a diploma, you can click NSC certificate endorsement if you have passed with a higher certificate. Then you can, if you're from like a college, you can click either National Certificate Vocational or your National Certificate N4 to N6. Then select your highest level of education. Obviously, if you're in university and you have completed a higher certificate, you're going to click a higher certificate. If you have got a diploma, click diploma. But if you have grade 9, Ebet Dondon, you're going to click there. Grade 12, obviously, I'm clicking on grade 11. If you only have grade 12, you click on grade 12. Maybe you haven't went to a college or something, you only have grade 12. But if you have grade 11, you're going to click on grade 11. Please indicate the school you completed your education from. This is where you will find your schools. See, this is where you're going to look for your school. Then after that, you're going to continue. After clicking or searching the name of your school and finding it, you're going to look at the upload the copy of your school leaving certificate. It be your grade 11, it be your grade 12, it be your NSC. That's your school leaving certificate. Then after that, you're going to click on subjects. You're going to choose the subject that you did. Then after that, you're going to look at the grade type after clicking a subject. So after loading in your results, you're going to be in the educational details. If you have been in other institutions, tertiary institutions, you're going to state whether you would like to transfer the credits for the subjects you have passed. Obviously, if you're in grade 12, it's no. Then you continue. When continuing, this is the third step, the actual third step, where you're going to choose your qualification, the qualification you want to study. Then you're going to click 2024. Obviously, it's for next year. Then for which period are you applying? If you're applying to be a first year, you're going to click on first. Then campus faculty. If you want to study in one of these campuses, maybe I'm going to say MTA Nelson Mandela Drive full-time. That FT stands for full-time. That means you're going to be there. Then the part-time one is for those who are working and they just don't wish to be on campus. After passing that step, you're going to click on the qualification details. Then you're going to select as to which course you want to do in any of these three faculties. But it's going to show different faculties because we all want different courses. But you should be able to identify which faculty you want to be in. If you do not know what a faculty is, please download the General University Prospectus. And then after that, you will see your course and where it lies, which faculty it lies on. Then after that, you will be able to actually choose the course from the faculty accurately. Then let me just choose the course and let's go on to the next step.
After choosing your courses, you're going to be redirected to application information. This is where you're going to give us your address, your home language, your ethnic group. If you are black, you are going to choose black. If you're colored, and so on and so on. Your postal code, province, city, town. As long as your application has this red star, it means it is compulsory for you to fill in that part. If it doesn't, then you don't have to. But if it does have a red star, please make sure that you fill in the information. It's compulsory, or your application is not going to be able to go on. Then if you have a disability, you're going to say yes. If you do not, you're going to say no. Then if you want accommodation, you can click yes. If you don't, you can click no. Then here, this is where you're going to give us your cell phone number. You can see that cell phone is the only one that's compulsory. If you do not have a telephone or a work phone, you can just skip this part. After the previous step, you're going to fill in your next of kin details. The next of kin could be your mother or your father or just someone they can contact in case of an emergency, okay? Then their first name, their last name is their surname. Then their email address, cell phone number, how will the fees be paid? If you're going to have NSFAS, you can just say public bursary, or you can also click I require funding, okay? Then if you are responsible for the fees, you're going to say yes. If you are not responsible for paying the fees, you're going to say no. If you indicated that you're not going to be the one paying the fees, you're going to put on the person who's going to be paying your fees. It could be your mother, it could be your father. You can just put on their details here before you continue with the application. After you are done with your application, this is the page that you're going to have. And then if you have uploaded documents that you need, you're going to see something different. Then you're going to scroll down, then you submit your application. Before the actual submission of your application, you're going to be on this page, the 7th page, the last page, where they will just say there's no application fee required. Then after that, you click on submit information. Then you are done with your application.